And I've read there's only been a couple of angels mentioned in the Bible, which is Gabriel and Michael, but I've never heard of an angel that's a woman or a female. So I think I'm going to put him at the end of the key. I kind of like him there, right at the end of the key. How cute is that, guys? Isn't that super cute? Like he's just laying on that key, just resting there. So that's where I'm going to put him. What do you think, guys? So the next thing I'm going to do is, look at all these fuzzies, guys, from that trim. Isn't that pretty? The way it's just wispy. It's not too much of nothing. It's just a little bit just right. So to make these, all I did is I have a stamp that says Create from the Heart. And I believe that's a just right stamp. I don't have the packaging here, so I'm not for sure exactly, but I think it was made by Just Right. And it had roses on it, and it had little different sentiments on it. And it had this that says Create from the Heart. Now, I've had it for years, and just finally, I just was browsing through my stamps, looking for something to put in here, and I ran across that, so that's what I used. Now, to get this, I stamped it, and I stamped it on this paper. Look at how pretty this paper is, guys. Does anybody recognize this paper? Let me tell you, this paper is so pretty. I'm going to show you the paper pad. This paper is by Crafter's Companion, and it's a signature collection by Sarah Davies, and it's called Rustic Cottage. And I was able to find 2 pads, and the shipping wasn't too bad because it's not from here, and sometimes the shipping can be really bad. But I was able to get it pretty reasonable, and since they had 2, I went ahead and bought both. But I'm going to flip through this, guys, because, oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Look at that. How pretty is it? I saw somebody show this. Now, I'm not going to show you every page, but I'm going to show you a little bit. See, that's the page where I used. And I hated to cut into it. Look at this. I hated to cut into it, but I went ahead. Look at that, guys. But I went ahead and did it for my project. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. How about that? It's so pretty, you guys. And my favorite is this one that has the little like beehives. I love that paper. And I said I was gonna hoard it, but I decided, okay, I'm gonna use 1 page out of it. Because all I was able to get was the 2 little 6x6 paper pads. So this looks like it's starting to set up. So anyway, I stamped it on that. Then I put my frame over it, exactly where I wanted it, and I kind of traced lightly around it, but I knew that it had to be bigger than that circle I had marked, because see the frame? How you can tell where it's bigger. So I kind of, after I had done that, I went outside that frame. I removed this because you can't get to it. So I removed this and kind of went over the frame, giving it that little 1/8 of an inch more, and then I trimmed it out. And I did use E6000 inside the frame, or the beacon, I don't remember which one, to glue it in place. And then I poured some diamond glaze, just a little bit on the back to seal it, which is this one right here. And I poured this on the back and rubbed it to just kind of seal it. And this is actually what I'm going to use on the inside. This is kind of like, it's like a resin, so it's like glossy accents and stuff like that. It's dry already. It's shiny, but it's dry. But that way I can pour inside and not worry that it's going to seep through, because I already sealed it with a thin coat on the back. So this goes right here in the center. This is where this is going to go, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and set it down. And this might be a long video, you guys, so I might not finish the whole box on screen. I just want to get you on video. I just want to kind of give you a rough idea of how I did it. Sorry, I bumped my thing holding my phone. So again, I'm just going to get the E6000 and put it on the back of my frame. And I'm actually even going to put some here, guys. It's not going to hurt it because I've already sealed it. Let me close this up, because the E6000, like the beacon, tends to ooze out of the tube. And I want to kind of center it. So I'm looking at the notches that are in front of my box, and I'm just kind of finding the spot that I think is the center and setting it down. And that looks pretty good there, guys. The last thing I'm going to do is add the diamond glaze inside, because I'm still going to be working and doing different things. So I don't want to accidentally touch it. So I'm not going to mess with that too much until I'm done with the other stuff. Okay, here they are. Now right here on the ends of this frame, I'm going to put a little dab of E6000 because I'm going to put some gems. Right here it's got like a pearl drop shape. And the gems that I'm using are adhesive, but they tend to want to fall off, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and add some E6000. So these are the ones that I'm using, these teardrop shapes. And I believe that the ones I used are the small ones. Let me take this out of the package. These little ones are the ones that I used. So I'm going to go ahead and take out 2 of these and put them on my project. One goes right here. I'm bumping my phone, guys, with my... And the other one goes right here. And that way we don't have to worry about them falling off. Let me hopefully get that straight. That looks pretty good. I hate it when I get glue on my hands. I guess that's why I don't like to mess with resin, because I don't like the way it feels, but oh well. There it is. So there's that. Let me put these away before I lose them, and I won't get done with all my boxes, and then I won't know where these are at. Put these over here. And then on these sides, I use some little mint green or aqua or turquoise, whatever you want to call them, the little pearls. And I use the smallest ones. And I did the same thing, guys. I just used the E6000 and put a little dab here, like a very small dab, and then a very small dab there. That's it. Just to make sure that they won't fall off. And there's some little teeny tiny ones. See how little they are? These are the ones that I'm using here. There's one. And some of the boxes might have to have one that's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if I have enough for all of these, but these are the ones I like, the little ones. And there it is. There you go. How pretty is that? Let me get these out of the way. So now I'm going to show you what I do here to put in as far as a filler goes. Because, well, actually, you know what? Let's do the stone, guys. Nope, let's do the filler, because I think I did the stones last. I've got my little filler piece right here that I used. And I used a couple of them, and I'm going to show you what they look like. And I haven't cut them apart. These right here. And these I bought at, I think these were at Joann's, guys. And it's just, these are little bushes. And this one was $3.99. And I believe that day it was either 40 or 50% off. And I just cut this stuff off, guys. And then this is the other one that I use. And this one wasn't very expensive either. It was $3.99. And it was probably 50% off, because I usually don't pay full price for this stuff. So these are the 2 that I used. And let me show you the box. The box is right here. See, here's some of those berries that are on that green one that have green and white berries. And here's a little sprig of that other one. So I only used one and maybe a couple of the sprigs. Let me grab my wire cutters and we will get to doing this. I just snipped it with my wire cutters. And all I'll do is I'll kind of put it in here. And I feel like if it's too long, I'll trim off another piece, because I don't want it to be sticking way out. See right there, guys? Maybe I want it this way. No, I think I want it this way. So I'm, again, everything that I put on the lid, because I want it to stay, I'm going to use the E6000. So I'm just going to add glue here, guys, and put it in there. And there's that. Looks like it needs to go in a little bit further. There. Sometimes you have to work with these flowers a little bit, but it's not too bad. Now I'm going to take the green one right here, and I'm just going to cut some little pieces off of here to use. And these are so pretty. Look, they look like hearts. See? They look like little hearts. So I'm going to cut one of the white ones and one of the green ones. And actually not even a whole one. I'm just going to snip it right here. Just little pieces of it. Here's a little piece of the white. And let me get a little piece of the green. Throw that in the trash. Okay, here's the white. I love the way these look like little hearts. And I just kind of shape it however I want it to go. I think I'm going to cut another little piece off of here. Add some E6000. I don't know how Miss Tamika does her videos so fast, or I don't know, maybe she edits, because it takes me a long time to create, guys. And the reason I can get this one done is because previously I made one. So there's one of the fillers. Now this looks, I'm going to show you what else I use as a filler, because I have them done here on my desk. I don't know if I can find them, but yep, here's a couple of them. And then down here where this bow is, I also added another one of these little picks, and I kind of just went under the bow, and it can stick out like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add the E6000, and I bent that so it'll get have more of a hold. And then I'll go back with hot glue, guys, and get it to attach to the flowers as well. So I'm just going to stick this under the ribbon, under the bow, and there it is, guys. How cute is that? So let's add these little flowers. I'm going to add one here. I'm not going to use this because this might be a bit strong for these foam flowers. These are made with that foam stuff that I make flowers with. And so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back, the fabric tack. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to add another one right over here. And I'm going to add a little pearl center to them. Let me grab those real quick. Now the ones I use don't have any glue on them, so I'm gonna have to add some type of glue to it. So with that, I am gonna do the E6000, but I'm not gonna put it directly on the flower. I'm gonna put it on the pearl. And here's my little pearl centers that I use, and it doesn't matter what color I pick out. The pinks are really pretty. There's a little pink one. And these I bought at Michael's. And they came in a whole box, a big box. And these actually go a long way, because I have shared these a couple of times. With when I've been in swaps, I give some of these away. And I still got tons of them. So there's the pearl center. Look at how pretty. Because when I first made these flowers, to me in this little size, they look kind of dingy. They have script stamp on them. I stamped on them. But here are the little centers that I use. And I love these. They're so iridescent. And they come in the cream and in the light, very light pink. It's like a baby pink. It's so nice. So I use these all the time. All the time, guys. So pretty much, guys, here is my box, except for the other stones, which I'm going to grab those right now. It seems like we're almost done, so maybe we might be able to get through with this video. So I do have it in 2 colors. I keep them in mason jars, or one of them. These are the stones, guys, that I use, and they're glass little chips. And I buy them in the floral department in Hobby Lobby. And I have them in both the colors. So all I did for this, I kind of just glued. Like I literally, all I did was put some glue down like this. Like wherever I thought I wanted to put some of these stones. Like I didn't put the glue on each individual stone. And I grabbed a bunch of these stones and I just kind of started just laying them here and there randomly. And then I went in and did the same thing with the other color. And if there was something that wasn't glued, I will go back and check, but I try to make sure that I'm putting them on the glue. Maybe there. Let me grab some of these. And these aren't really pink. These are more like a blush color. So they're not really a pink, but they fit really well with this. They match pretty good with what we have going on here, so it's not too bad. And see, that's all I do, guys, just kind of, and I press them in to make sure that they stay. And if I feel like it's got too much of the pink and I need to add blue, then I go ahead and do that as well. You know, you can add, you can take away. I mean, 'cause until it's glued down, I mean, you're able to remove and add. I wouldn't put them back in my jar after they have glue in them, but you could if you wanted to. So, I think I need some more of these little blue ones. Now, I think I'm going to add more in this area, but for now, I just kind of want to show you really quickly how I did it. And I know Anna Colby, Miss Anna, I know I'm going to see something amazing from you. I saw one of her tags that she did. She had it sitting on her desk, and she thought this was just so cool. And I told her, Miss Anna, I see that tag on your desk, because she had a video up, and I could see the tag sitting on her desk as she was showing whatever it was that she was showing us. And I told her exactly what you did on that tag, you can do on your box. And I'm hoping that she will do it, because the tag was amazing. It had metals on it. It had different things on it, but I love to work with pieces of metal. And if you can do it on a tag that's paper, you know, why not do it on something that's going to last you longer than paper? Well, this is all I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to share the process of this box with you guys. And I hope that I inspired you and gave you confidence to just go out and do it. Just start adding metals, start adding paints and different mediums to your boxes. And I had a lot of views on this box, and I had a lot of questions, and everybody seems to like this box, but it's this simple, guys. This is it. That's all I did to it. I hope this helps you guys. I hope this, you know, you got an idea of what I did with it, and that you will run with it. Everyone have a great day, and God bless. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, I'm sorry, guys, but my phone just acts up sometimes. Here's a good view. There it is, guys. What do you think? Bye.